Hello and welcome to this week's TNN. We are your hosts, Messi and
Yana.
And this week we went around asking students and staff members what their favorite Easter candy was. Here's what you said.
Here you go.
My favorite candy is M&M's.
Do Pete's count candy?
Peeps don't count as candy because they're legitimately like flavored mushrooms.
So my favorite candy is the Ferrero Rocher hazelnut chocolate balls with the hazelnut in it, and it's so good. The Peeps are not candy; they're kind of like fluffy trash.
And my favorite candy is Reese's or Sour Patch Watermelon Kids. And Peeps do not count as candy.
I apologize if I offended anyone that likes Peeps.
Are Peeps candy?
Okay, so
Are they?
yes,
Are they?
and yes, they are.
A lot of people say they are.
Yeah. So last time I also said that. Yeah, you know what I said last time, but they also count as candy because even though they're marshmallows, they do have sugar on it, and the sugar is candy because it's technically sweet.
Is it ready?
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite candy is Kit Kat, and I think Peeps are candy, but I don't like them.
Now.
My favorite candy is Milky Ways.
And do Peeps count as candy?
Yes.
Of course.
My favorite candy is the Cadbury mini eggs, the crunchy ones in the colorful shells. And Peeps are delicious, and so yes, they count as candy, but they're better if they're stale. So you poke holes in the package and let them dry out for a couple of weeks. That's when they're perfect.
Favorite candy probably has to be Skittles and Peeps do not count.
What's my favorite candy? Peeps. Do Peeps count as candy? Yes, they do.
Hang on. Okay, so now I turn the tables. Here we go. Here's our TNN people. What is your favorite candy, and do you think that Peeps count as candy?
My favorite candy is the gummy nerd things, and Peeps are nasty.
Yeah, okay. What about you?
My favorite candy is Snickers and Peeps do not count as candy.
Okay.
My favorite candy is our Lifesavers and Peeps do not count as candy.
Okay, I agree with all of you. Peeps do not count as candy. Thank you.
All right, so my favorite candy is anything that has chocolate and peanut butter in the same place at the same time. Second favorite, caramel and chocolate in the same place at the same time. But I think the most profound question you're asking this week really has to do with Peeps and whether they count as candy or not. They absolutely do not count as candy. They are their own special food group and are only to be eaten when they're left out on the counter, open, and they turn into like a stale, hard, chewy mess. That is a perfect Peep if you've never done it. Buy your Peeps early, dry them out, chew on them like they're a dog treat. Amazing.
So my favorite candy is Reese's, and I think Peeps do count as candies because they're marshmallows.
Now.
So what's my favorite candy? My favorite candy when I was a kid was Butterfingers, but I think my favorite candy now as an adult is Reese's Pieces. Like, I like Reese's Pieces.
Why?
And do Peeps count as candy? No, those are the grossest thing ever.
Peeps don't count as a candy. I don't see that as yeah, it is a candy, but it's just a different form of candy. You know, it's like dabs or something.
Tell your best, please.
Also, I like Crunch Bars.
Hi, my favorite candy is dried Peeps. You definitely have to dry them out. Do not eat them fresh. Now open the package, let them dry out for like 3 weeks, and then eat them. Amazing.
Why 3 weeks?
Have you
Favorite candy was
I like gummy candy, like fruit snacks, and then I like chocolate candy,
Hey, Chelsea,
like M&M's or Kisses with almonds. What's your
Okay, my favorite candy, they're called High Chews. They're like
I don't know that.
they're like a fruity, it's like a Starburst, kind of a different. I think they're better. And then I do not think Peeps count as a candy. I think they're gross.
Candy is Skittles. And, Snickers. That's all.
Okay, what do Peeps count as candy?
No.
My favorite candy would probably have to be a Kit Kat or like a Milky Way, something caramely. I love caramel. And Peeps, I feel like they're more on the candy side of things.
Because they had sugar. Right?
Because they have sugar. They're kind of marshmallowy, but I feel like they're still a candy.
Yeah.
Candy is Gushers and Peeps do count as candy.
Yes.
My favorite candy is Reese's. Love chocolate and peanut butter. And yes, Peeps count. They're marshmallow.
And they had
favorite candy is Reese's. Reese's.
Favorite candy is dark chocolate and whatever that's in Dove, Hershey's, whatever. Peeps, I hate Peeps. They don't count as candy.
Mine is anything with peanut butter. If it's got peanut butter in it, it's my favorite candy. But Peeps are disgusting.
I should go just say it. Yeah. My favorite candy is Take 5 candy bars and Reese's Pieces. And I do believe Peeps counts as candy.
Okay, hey, I'm Miss C. My favorite candy is Reese's, and Peeps are mellows, man. They're not candy.
My favorite candy is frozen peanut M&Ms. And Peeps as candy, I guess. I feel like they're seasonal candy.
My favorite candy is Snickers.
Snickers?
Yes.
Snickers.
I was thinking about Kit Kats are more better. Or the Kit Kats. Or the
Kit Kat.
Twix.
Kit
And
Kat.
Besides, Peeps are like basically marshmallows. How the hell?
Next game is Guess the Celebrity. See if you can be the first to guess the pixelated celebrity photo on the screen.
My favorite candy is Kit Kat and Peeps. I think they do count as candy.
My favorite candy is any candy that is within my reach. And then Peeps, sure, are candy. It's marshmallow covered in candy. It makes sense.
My favorite candy is definitely Sour Patch Kids and Peeps. Nah. No one cares. My favorite candy is Sour Patch Kids, and Peeps don't count as candy.
This week our reporters Yanesi got to sit down and talk with Miss Reese.
Let's watch and get to know Miss Reese.
How long have you been working at Trainer for?
This is my 4th year at Trainer.
What is your favorite thing about your job?
I just love being able to interact with you guys, and I don't know, it's just really fun working in a school and just being able to make connections and relationships with students and staff.
What have you learned throughout your job while working with kids?
There's been a lot of things I've learned from you guys. There's been like a lot of life lessons I've learned. What are you asking? What the one thing I've learned is? Just learned, man, the resiliency of you guys and how strong and funny everyone is, and I've learned a lot being here. It's been awesome.
Are you ready for the year to end?
No, because all my 8th graders are going to leave and I'll be so sad. So I'm really not.
What is your favorite memory from Trainer?
Oh, my favorite memory just in general has been, first, the dances are really fun. I love going to the dances, but just watching you guys, the 8th graders from 6th grade, just evolve into the mature, amazing 8th graders you guys are.
What do you like to do on your free time?
I like to hang out with my dog and my husband, and we go to Tahoe a lot, hang out with my friends, stuff like that.
What is your favorite movie or TV show?
My favorite movie is 13 Going on 30. Love a good chick flick.
What is your favorite type of food?
Ooh, pizza. Can't go wrong. Can't mess up a pizza.
Where is one place you've been wanting to go to?
I really want to go to Greece. That's my number one.
That's all the questions we have. Thank you, Vikings.
Woohoo! Go Vikings! Bye, guys!
Challenge is the blindfolded taste test challenge.
Competitors from each house will eat foods blindfolded and try to guess what they're eating.
Winners will receive $10 and house points from each house competition.
Let's play!
Hey Vikings, welcome to this week's house challenge. This week's challenge is blindfolding taste test. Here are the rules. We're going to place a food item in the front of our competitors. Our players will have to guess what the food is by feeling and taste without looking at them. Whoever guesses first wins a point. Here are our players. Jaden from Gratitude, Zoe from Challenge, Fergie from House Mahalo, Devin from House Steme. This is our first food item.
Oreo.
Devin got it. This is our second food item.
2, 3.
It's on Mark now.
This is our third food item.
1, 2, 3.
What the heck?
Yeah, it is.
Bubblegum.
No.
Is it?
You guys ate bubblegum. Is it peanut?
What up, finger?
Well, she kind of said it. This is our fourth food item.
1, 2, 3.
Pretzel.
No.
Don't. Is it like pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is our fifth.
1, 2, 3.
That's black liquor. Oh.
Black licorice. Is it black licorice?
That's black liquor. I got excluded.
today is Fergie from House Mahalo.
Another set of pictures around Trader. Here are our photos from this week. Trainer. Here's your special announcements for this week.
All right, guys, thank you so much for doing your very best on the test last week. I appreciate all the people that took all the time they needed to answer super intelligent questions and write their very best and do math their very best. That makes us look so smart when test scores come out. I appreciate it. Next week, to encourage that, Miss Rayo has gotten us tons of great prizes. There are gift cards and speakers and toys, all sorts of stuff. Teachers will be given tickets. And if you are actually using that scratch paper, reading carefully, using your tools, answering thoughtfully, you will get tickets. Those tickets will go into a drawing, and you could win amazing prizes. So keep trying.
Vikings, happy Friday. Next Wednesday, because we know that you guys are like super tired of testing, we are going to play a game. During advisory, every single one of you is going to get a beaded necklace. Ooh, ah, oh, wow. And we are going to do a rock, paper, scissors tournament. It is the best 2 out of 3 gets, whoever they beat, gets all of their beaded necklaces. Our leadership students are going to demonstrate what this looks like. So because she lost, she has to give up all of her necklaces. Now that kind of sucks, right? You only get to play 1 round if you lose. So at lunch, you will be able to buy more. You will buy 2 for $1 or 50 cents each. make your life easy, 2 for $1. And you can play all day long. And hopefully, just like Alex, you end up winning all of the beads. Have a great day. Go Vikings.
Hey guys, I just want to let you know that today, April 15th, Innovations High School will be here in the library at the beginning of lunch, and then they will transition outside towards the end of lunch. If you're interested in attending Innovations, you want to know more about it, I would encourage 6th, 7th, and 8th graders to kind of ask them different questions, see what it's all about. 8th graders, there was a meeting for you guys to learn more about them earlier in the semester. So if you have more questions or want to know more information, go see them at lunch today. Bye.
Got it.
Hi everybody, it's me, Mrs. Reynolds. Listen, we have at least 350 books that are overdue, and we have some that were checked out that first week of school that need to be returned because other people want to read them. So even if you have a book that's really overdue, if you have a book from last year, if you have a book from another school, bring it back. I won't bite you, I promise, and it will be, I'll do a happy dance even because you brought your books back. And also, make sure that you come on in to the library and you enter the contest of who wrote it. Was it Shakespeare or Kendrick Lamar? If you have any questions, come see me and bring those books back.
Can I stay with you?
What?
Can I stay with you, please?
Of course.
Really?
No.
Please! I don't want to go back there. You don't know what it's like to be considered a freak. Well.
Oh, does it? Okay. Okay.
And...
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, I'm down with that.
Do I pick it or does it pick it? It picks it. Okay. I don't know what that means. Who is that? Who is that? I don't know. Oh. Okay. That's James. James.
He's in a few movies.
Wait, what? Oh, he's the cute one.
What?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Peanut Heart? Looks like a witch from the Cinderella.
I think they're both younger than I am.
Alright.
Oh, perfect.
I want to know who mine is. I haven't done it. Oh, you're recording it?
For free. 100% not a virus.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's an interesting choice.
I'm excited to find out my celebrity parents. Immediately send them mail demanding money. Nice.
What? Who's that?
Who are my celebrity parents? Weird. That's weird. Whatever. I'll take it.
But it is
Who is it?
Maluma and...
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's something about you.
the Viking sticks and
Go Vikings.
Hey, Mr. West.
Hello, Mr. Nevins. How are you
Taking
today?
my new video game very seriously.
Starting to think you're a real live Viking and not just a metaphorical one.
Where do you think I get this red hair from?
There we go.
So I got a question for you.
There it is.
What do you call a fake fish?
What do you call a fake fish? I don't know. What do you call a fake fish?
A decoy.
Of course you do. Of course you do. See a lot of
Go